about that because it's a very interesting topic. And Evil versus Twister, it's the first game of Group B, getting underway here on FACEIT TV for the winter season finale. Evil with the red-yellow and Twister on trying to figure out where Evil spawned. And that's going to be a delayed Mega then, as it's still up. Just gets taken now. I wonder if that will this help Twister, do you think? This delay?
It'll help whoever gets the next red, I'd say. Because it'll give them more time to move over to the Mega.
Okay, so right now Twister has no railgun.
Wow, very
nice. Whoa. Doesn't need one.
No.
That was a great kill from Twister.
So it'll definitely help Twister now. He's got a great chance to get a lockdown here.
Twister is pretty damn, looking pretty damn fine, that is for sure. Here is Evil trying to do a little bit of damage, but this is, of course, the start that Twister needed against such a powerhouse. He looks confident as well.
Yeah. He's delaying. He's not intimidated by the grenades.
Well, he needs to delay a little bit more, maybe. Okay, what's the ideal time to delay that, would you say? Is there an ideal time?
7 seconds.
7 seconds?
It's pretty good, yeah. It gives you just enough time to have like 2 ways to make it to red. In case your opponent spams grenades in one way.
And the free pickup of the Mega for Twister as he pushes his way around to the red armor area. And there, oh my god! We're seeing a lot of this today.
That's highlight worthy.
That is highlight worthy. Great stuff from Twister. Getting kills like that feels fantastic. And Twister right there. I'm just going to hit tab on my screen. Yeah, Twister's dealt over 500 more damage than Evil, so super efficient damage dealing from Twister right now. Evil has yet to even play a part in this game. He's yet to even participate. As it's basically Twister just running around the map picking up items and basically shooting a bot. Is almost what it's like at the moment.
Twister's had like 2 really, really good encounters at the red armor where he hit all his direct rockets. He hit 2 grenades in that last one. And then, I mean, when you do that, you can just float around the map and, you know, your opponent can't contest anything.
And this is really the perfect start for him. I mean, it's Evil that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Tournament favorite. I don't think anyone can argue against it. Tournament favorite Evil against Twister. Twister is off to a fantastic start. But he's got to win across 3 maps, or the potential of 3 maps.
I feel like we haven't even seen Evil start playing yet.
Yeah,
he hasn't even been given the chance.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, like that.
Yeah.
He's getting shut down like quicker than he could even get into the game.
It looks really weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like there's no plays. You haven't seen a play from Evil. It's just like
anything. Yeah,
I just take the red rockets. This is really weird, but quite cool at the same time. Oh, no. I was going to say maybe this Evil can do something here, but no. Evil calls a timeout. Oh. He's like, what's going on? Okay, this is interesting. No idea what the timeout is for. Could be tactical, could not be tactical. I love how we have the plasma there.
Yep.
It's always nice. Back in the studio. Welcome back to the studio, guys. So we are in the timeout, so I don't know what Evil's playing at. Literally, because I don't think he's playing Quake right now anyway, either.
He's playing Run into Twister's Rockets.
Yeah, it's looks really fun. You could there's like 3 or 4 frags here, which are like highlight worthy already. We had the grenades, we had the rockets, some of the rockets. I mean, really amazing.
No, it's the way to play Evil, I think, because if you get him into an open battle where you both have shaft out and you can both maneuver, he's very, very strong. He does lots of consistent damage. He tracks really well. So Twister's doing the right thing to shut him down as quickly as possible.
Here we go. We're getting back into the game as Twister is still. I wonder if that little intermission, like his powers have been removed. Like his like uncanny ability to just completely just make it look like Evil's not even present are gone now as possible. And Evil actually, there we go. This is something that's really good for Evil, but Twister will get the frag anyway. And we've got, you know, I mean, it's so amazing plays from Twister forward to delay everything, because it really put Evil in the dark. Because all those delays that he did, Evil really didn't have like clock onto them at all.
But now it's a different story. This is the first time that Twister's gotten a kill without having a lot of armor to pick up right afterwards. So this is Evil's first real chance to like make a push for the control. Yeah,
definitely. And Twister, again, your point was extremely accurate about Evil's ability to deal consistent damage no matter what's happening. And if looking at the scoreboard, I can see that Twister's done twice the amount of damage to Evil, which is really unfathomable.
Wow, that's a great rocket.
Jeez, Twister is really just
unbelievable,
hitting everything. And I'm just kind of, my jaw isn't dropped, but it should be, as Evil tries to defend this red. Can he make something happen here? Can he be Evil? Or is he just confused right now as to Twister's incredible string of kills? Oh, there we go. Oh, he pushes him straight off the top with that rocket, straight into the hands, the grip of his lightning gun, and that is the demise of Twister. That was really nice. That's also kind of frag movie worthy. I like how the rocket pushed him off and everything. But Evil with another follow-up, surely, as Twister tries to run away. Even Kratos doesn't give Evil the satisfaction of the kill. So Evil definitely has plenty of opportunities to get the frags back, and some good rockets there. Manages to come away relatively cleanish, I suppose. Not hurting too badly after that engagement. Good long-range rail. It does feel like he's playing now. Not to take anything away from Twister, because it might sound like that, but here we go. Evil hits some good flick rails, finishes off Twister, should really replenish on ammunition. Rockets and lightning gun are running low, and they're very important. Would not want to run out of those. There is Twister up the jump pad, as Evil finds his way back through the teleporter. He has got a long wait for Mega if he's trying to wait for that, and I don't think he will. He goes straight to the red. Where is Twister? There he is at the red. Evil not quite got an angle on him just yet though. Twister hiding behind the corner. Evil spotted it though. Great little bit of prediction. And Evil slowly but surely making his way back into this game. He's got a good stack to work with too. He's got 200-200 now, so this is it, right?
Yes, this is Evil's chance to play.
4 minutes on the clock left to play. Evil lacking 5 frags. Twister being elusive, as he should be. He's not got the stack to take a fight, and there we go. This is a good defense from Twister. Good idea to try and force a lot of damage. He's going to die anyway. Just like, okay, you know, let's try and force some damage. And here, wow. What is that trap about? That looked like a trap from Twister. Am I wrong?
No, I think Twister didn't want to go up to the lightning gun just yet because he figured Evil was waiting for him. So he probably thought he'd wait there for 10 seconds and then go up, but Evil guessed correctly.
Now it's 2 frags, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. And you know what? This is interesting because I've seen this happen to Twister before. I've seen Twister in control, especially on the Furious Heights. I have a distinctive memory of this. Against the best players, he can do exactly this. He can make a lot of the frags. If he gets a good start, he's very scary. He really has a great grasp on how to play control very well. But as soon as he loses control, he's not nearly as good at keeping the frags away from his opponent. And as we can see here, Evil has actually managed to get quite a lot of frags here. And would it be fair to argue that Twister is not playing out of control as well as he could be?
I would say even when he was still in control, maybe just at the very end of his period of control, in the second half of the game, it seemed like his focus dropped a little bit. Maybe he was like extremely focused for the very beginning, and then I don't know. He started getting a little less aggressive, a little less sure of his shots. He wasn't confident enough to push Evil off a red armor, and then he gave up the mega health. And, you know it just seemed like a different player. Like he wasn't playing perfectly like we saw him for the first 4.5 minutes. So, and yeah, now I mean I don't know. I mean I imagine he's worried about losing. Well, he's already lost his lead.
Yeah, it could still happen. 65 points of armor is not significant by any stretch of the imagination, but he's going to try and make it work. He's got his railgun. He's got all the hopes in the world. 1 frag, a minute and a half left for Evil to make this happen. Oh no, Twister! Whoa! That was... They basically just high-fived and just went about their ways.
Could have gone differently.
Really looked like Twister was kind of screwed, but in reality, he managed to survive that encounter. He just faced death, and he managed to walk away. up on the area above red armor is a great spot, and Twister's making good use of it. Not able to connect yet though, as Evil moves around below, goes for the teleporter. Mega coming up soon. Twister has to land some kind of damage here, or else Evil's going to find his aggressive moves onto Twister to recover the lead. Very easy indeed in the next moments. And Twister did delay him and long enough with the rail to manage to secure himself that red armor. Uh-oh, he could get caught in the open here. Evil being very coy, very cautious about this. And Twister could actually take this fight. He does go for it. Very ballsy stuff, but he's missing everything with the LG against Evil in an LG fight. That's not what you want. And that could definitely have been Twister's kill.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, it's so gutting. He goes for the kill, but just Edge loses on aim. And he didn't have to do that. He could have picked another situation maybe. Or what would you say about that? Do you think that was the wisest of choices?
Yeah, I think it was the right choice by Twister for sure. I mean, it's hard to stay focused like an entire game like that, especially when you have a really good start and you immediately enter the mode of thinking, whatever I do, I need to hold on to this lead. Sometimes it makes you start thinking about their game more than your own. Makes you get a little nervous, and so.
Yeah, that's very true. We've seen. It's such a classic way to lose. It really is. Like if you play competitively in Duel, everyone has lost like that.
Right. Everyone
has done it. I know that is a very familiar feeling for me as well. Especially when you're up against a big name as well. Like I remember having that against a bunch of really good players. Just decide I'm like, oh, you know, crap, I'm like winning. So I'm gonna beat this really good player that I respect, that I think is really good. And so then it's like, you know, it just gets your mind, like you just lose too much focus for sure.
Right.
And so that's Evil with the first map win, but Twister looked amazing. He really did. I mean, if you looked at Twister's game, what would you point out most for him as maybe not necessarily a mistake, but something for him to improve or work on, or
it looked like he fell off his game halfway through the map. It looked like maybe I mean what happens is you start thinking, okay, I'm winning, so I'm ahead. I have something to lose now, and then you start defeating yourself. You know?
I see. Yeah.
So
that's quite true. Yeah.
It's almost like you gotta detach yourself from the outcome.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stay focused on playing like it's a practice game.
Yeah, that's very true. The nothing to lose. Yeah.
Yep.
The underdog versus the champion.
It's almost like Twister became no longer the underdog halfway through.
Here we go. Are you excited? It's going to be the second map. It's Silence. And Evil is really good here. So why don't you take us away on
All right. Well, we got Twister rushing the LG off the spawn, waiting for it to come up. And Evil just took it, so that's going to take him down a few hit points while he waits around. Looks like Evil's trying to deny the lightning gun. That's something that I thought people would try doing a little bit more actively on this map as it developed. And Twister got away with it, but he's pretty weak. Oh, that's a great rocket. Great rail. This should be Evil's kill if you can chase him down, but
not quite able to get that rail on the Twister. They're both super low.
It's a very key fight because if Twister can get to these power-ups, he has a chance of getting both of them. I don't think Evil's very strong. Now this is a tough situation.
Oh man, yeah. He does decide to just not to commit though, which is definitely wise. But oh, Evil there, just missing the easy rockets, but does manage to get the kill. You have lost the lead. Twister goes down. Yeah. Evil manages to actually get that kill and even a follow-up. This is, oh my god. You have to take your heart in your hands when like the teleporter dancing happens, the telefrag. There's nothing like more gutting than getting telefragged in this game. And Evil's looking like he's really got some control here. So we'll see how Twister decides to actually play defensively against this. Twister had some good moments defensively against this, against Matrox in control in this last weekend, but really, I don't see Evil making some of the same mistakes as Matrox, but we'll see how Twister manages to handle this. It's only 3 frag difference at the moment. He just needs his railgun, and he'll feel comfortable and at home, but instead he goes for those rockets, and Evil made the read. He was in the right place.
Evil's so strong in those fights right there, with the close-up rockets.
Impressive.
Oh, just trying to line it up, but not quite getting that rail. Evil is in a commanding position. Although actually he's not super strong, but he does fall back onto the red. Really, it's like aerial. Like, you know, you have really the lead on your opponent's position. So it's like, okay, I can leave items up and continue the pressure, give myself more opportunities to deal damage, because you don't always have to take stuff if your opponent can't get there before you. So Evil whipping that long range rail. Mega coming up. Is Twister going to be there? No, he rocket jumps up onto the upper levels of the map. And right now Twister only has 57 points. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. That was the perfect 1-2 combo from Evil, the rocket to rail. And now Twister's in trouble. It's a 5-0, and that was a completely free frag. How would you suggest that Twister try and play this out control here?
Well, right now he's doing the right thing. He's not visible, and he's not going for the obvious armor. And I mean, I think he should go for the red right now, but like, well, that's a hard call. But all right, now he will win the yellow. So yeah, he's got to just not get railed before he can, you know.
But he can do something, right? Like 90 armor. Like, should he be repositioning himself to the red or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say he should not be visible in the open. As his main priority. Like, there are lots of places on this map where you can do a little bit of damage without exposing yourself. So one thing you could try to do is you could try to wait for Evil to go into the red armor room. That would give him a little bit of a chance to get to the middle of the map, and then maybe land one rail as Evil exits. If you can do that like once, and then cycle greens and yellows a couple times, you know, he'll be at least, you know, within 50 points of being even.
Oh no, look at that. Evil straight through with a rocket. Yeah, it's difficult as well, especially if Evil's hitting all of his shots. He's hitting pretty well right now, 45% rail or so on Evil. So he is connecting pretty well. And Twister's hitting only 33% rail, which is not something that's really, it's not really going to cut it when you're out of control. You really have to be hitting, and you know, it's a shooting game. Gotta be good at shooting stuff, and if you're not good at hitting stuff, then you're gonna find your life very difficult indeed. Especially as there are a lot of options with the rail for Twister, but he's yet to really abuse them. Evil picks up another red, commanding control. And this was the position where back in the past people were like, oh, this is too strong. The other guy can't get out on the map, he can't do anything. And Evil right now is showing some good control of the angles and space.
No, I mean, generally the way these things kind of equalize is if you're the super dominant player in control, then your disadvantage is that you're extremely predictable. So if the other player knows the routes you have to run to get all the armors and the items, then they can at least plan to avoid you and maybe do a little damage as you're, like, you know, making your way. So like there, for example. So Twister got him in the open.
There's 3 rails in a row from Twister. Oh, 4 there in a row. Can he hit anything else? Oh, he hits the 5th one. So that is perfect. He just has. This is. But I guess like
it's his window.
Yeah, that's it, right? And it's like that's it. Oh, he probably won't get another opportunity if he messes this up.
He's got to push. Like, he should even go for this red if he. A little slow. He's got to get this mega.
Oh, he gets the mega, but Evil's tracking is so good. Look at the switch from Twister, saving the day. And really, I've got to say, one thing about Twister that maybe sometimes you could maybe draw a criticism from, not sure. Maybe he is a bit too reluctant to take the aggressive options. Like we see, we made the comment about Cooler on Lost World before. Like Cooler's like prepared to make these aggressive options that aren't going to work a lot of the time. But it feels like sometimes Twister isn't prepared to do that. But he did. Evil managed to trade and swing the situations back around. So we're kind of back to square number 1 for Twister. It seems Twister does at least get the mega, so that's something to work with. He has Rail, he has LG, he's got the rocket too, so he's got the weapons to work with. He just has to make the damage, and Evil isn't in the best of spots. Twister's got some good pressure that he's applying at the moment. He's actually going to go for the kill in through the choke point. Out from the teleporter comes Evil, but also the frag to follow for Evil too. Evil everything's not looking good for Twister at this point. His options are going to get more and more desperate.
He needs another chance like he had earlier, but I think he needs to take a calculated risk if it comes to it this time.
The red is up on the spot. Evil is really having his way with the map at the moment. Oh, looks like Twister was thinking about trying to make the dive across the map, but then he learned of Evil's position and decided against it. Yellow's coming up, or Yellow is up rather, and Twister is being hounded by the Russian. Oh, he hits a good rocket there, another one, and again another good rocket, leaving Evil actually open to a follow-up. If he's quick, if he's good at actually connecting some more rockets, then he'll be okay for this follow-up. And there's one good one, and finally gets the kill. So there is the follow-up, but is it too little, too late? With 2 minutes left, he's got to create 8 frags. It's definitely something that's in the books, that's possible. But can Twister find it? He messes up a rocket jump there. Will that help him? Or it may have helped him as he finds Evil there. 73 health left on Evil. He could even rocket jump again, a flat rocket jump maybe. Just go a bit crazy. But he's got to make those 8 frags somehow. And there's a rail. And Evil with a trade.
He's got to push here. I don't think he can afford to give up this red. Ah. Yeah, if he'd gone in low, it might have been easier.
I guess you could even call GG right there. Like, momentum gone. It's like now.
He was so close too. He had him down to 18 health. I mean, if he had scored that point, he'd have been only what, like 7 points away.
Impressive from Evil. So Evil gonna 2-0 Twister, it looks like, and the next game is gonna be Pavel versus Cypher.
I guess this was the expected result, but still, you know, Twister showed a really good game.
Yeah, he definitely did. I mean, this guy has been incrementally improving himself for so long now, and he's definitely coming into himself a lot more. Every time we see him, we see more good stuff. And we definitely saw some great frags from him, if nothing else, on Furious Heights. He's definitely making the movie, or the movies. But yeah, Pavel and Cypher. Cypher. Pavel's another one of those players who manages to always actually show that he's incredibly good, but he can't win. I mean, he's won like I think 3 or 4 cups. But he's played like almost all of them. He's played so many of them.
So why do you feel that is?
I have no idea.
Does he play to his level in the finals?
He usually he often I think plays to his level. He doesn't play too below himself, but I just feel like he's good enough that he should be winning at the same time. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense what I just said, logically speaking. But nevertheless, he's incredibly good, and defensively he's one of the best around. Like, if you watch, it's actually great to watch him play defensively because he really nails it. I mean, Agent is also another player who's really good at playing in that way. But good games exchanged. It's 15-2. That's 2-0 scoreline for Evil. That's the first game of Group B from the winter season finale. Group B. Yes, just said that twice. Things are going well here, face it. And we have so many more matches coming up. We've got Pavel and Cypher as the next game. And that should be pretty damn good, actually. I mean, what else have we got coming? Oh my god, after that's Evil Cypher. Oh my goodness, we're getting into some serious stuff. I mean, this is the most stacked group, I think, arguably. Yeah. Evil, Pavel, Cypher. It's a pretty stacked group. But we'll be visiting you with that game after the break. So we'll see you guys soon.